What's up, everybody? This is Rich from True Budget EDC and Prepping. Use your gear or lose your gear, because if you're not using it, you might as well lose it. So today, I just wanted to come on here and show you guys something I received in the mail. Before I do that, just to let everybody know that we still have quite a few hanks left. So this is just one of the hanks that we have. We have a whole bunch of them, and I am going to do a video and basically, show what hanks we have for sale. And it's probably going to be a long-ass video, but whatever. It's better than eBay, I think. But I'd like to thank everybody that's already purchased hanks and some pouches. I've been selling some pouches, so that's super cool. So, yeah, I'd like to thank everybody. Now, with the pouches, I don't actually have them on hand. I deal with a person that I know at Middleman that I get them from, and he gets them from somewhere else. But so I don't actually have them on hand. So unfortunately, I have to wait for them to get shipped to me, and then I ship them out. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get like one of each, and I'm just going to keep it on hand. That way I can just send them out if I have to. I don't really sell a lot of them, so I don't want to buy 50 of them and then have them sitting around and then I never sell them. So that's why I don't actually have any on hand. I do have all the hanks on hand, however, so just keep that in mind. If you do buy a pouch, take a little while, but I think I'm going to buy one of each and just hold on to it, so when somebody wants one, bam, I have one. So that is what I'm going to do with that. So thanks to everybody that's been purchasing hanks, and thanks to everybody that's been purchasing pouches, as well as thanks to everybody that's subbed, that likes, that subscribes, that watches, that interacts. I appreciate it. Now, speaking of that, I'd like to thank Benji. So what I have here is a box of awesomeness that I got from Ben, and there are no identifying markers on this box. He did ask me to remove them all, which I did, so it's just a box full of awesomeness. So I have to thank Ben. He also sent me a note with what everything was, so that's super cool. Go check out Benji, check out his channel. He doesn't have any videos, but you know what, subscribe anyway, whatever, because he's cool. Awesome sub, and just an awesome all-around dude. So I appreciate this stuff that he sent to me, just to use, carry, and review, is what he said in the note, and then do whatever you want with them. So pretty awesome, and I appreciate it. And I want to go over some of the stuff that he sent me, all of the stuff actually, and let you guys know what I got here. So this is the it's upside down. This is the Buck warranty right here, and this is the Buck 110 LT. So he sent me this, which is an awesome knife. And the funny thing about me with knives is I don't like carrying knives on my belt, but I don't mind carrying these knives on my belt, the belt sheath. I mean, look how thin that sheath is, and it's only about 4, maybe 6 inches in height, so it doesn't really hang down low off your belt. So I've been carrying a Gerber Freeman guide in a sheath on my belt for probably 7 years. So this is legitimately the same size length knife, just about, and this is a much thinner sheath actually. So this is fantastic. I've been carrying this today. I started the review with this actually. So the only problem I have with carrying a belt knife and another knife in my pocket is that I tend to use the belt knife more than I do if I just have the one pocket knife. So today I'm just carrying this. I'm not carrying another knife, and it's pretty awesome. Buck 110 is iconic. This is the Buck 110 LT, so it's lighter. I will come back on and do a full review of it after I've carried it for a while. And yeah, but it's way lighter. It's made out of nylon, 420 HC. It's got the boost, the Boss heat treat, and 58 HRC for the 420 HC. Pretty awesome knife. Love it. So I'm going to be carrying this for a while. It does have this awesome snap. Now this is definitely made in the United States, but the sheath is made in Mexico. But yeah, whatever. It's still a really awesome knife. One thing, it's funny, I looked at it. If you look at it, because of the way they ground it, it looks like it has a recurve, right? If you look at this side, it doesn't. It's just the way, it's not, I don't know if it's unevenly ground or it's just that they ground the face of it higher, but if you look at it in a certain way, it doesn't look like it is. So, but whatever, it's not a big deal. It's just I was noticing that and I was like, well, that's kind of weird. But overall, so far today, love it. Awesome, iconic knife, just remade. So that is the Buck 110 LT that he sent me with the forever warranty. If anything ever happens to it, Buck will definitely back it up. Then this is a County Com little belt pouch, kind of. It's got these you can undo it, put it around your belt or whatever, or just carry it. It's got the loop panel on the front, and this Velcro opening. You put some stuff in here, another pouch, which is awesome because you know what? Always need pouches, right? I mean, put whatever you got in here. If you have a little phone or something, this would be great for the flip phone era. Like seriously, a flip phone would fit in here great. If you're old enough, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. But so this is a really super cool little pouch that I'll figure out something to do with it. I really like it a lot. So there's that. That's awesome. Also sent me the Rough Rider. This is, let's see what it says here. The Rough Rider 2163, the RR 2163. It's a small fixed blade. This is actually really awesome. So I was handling it and I said, usually Rough Rider uses 440A, but I think this is G10. So I had to look it up, and sure enough, 440A and G10. And this is pretty solid. I like it. My wife actually likes it, so I might pass it on to her to use or something. Who knows? This is Kydex, I believe. I'm not really sure. Some type Kydex type material. I'm not really a fan, like I said, of stuff in my belt, but the cool thing about this is it just comes off with Phillips. So I think I'm going to take this off and just carry it as a pocket fixed blade because it's that size. So I might do that after I'm done, you know, with the other reviewing and everything. But this is a chunky boy, really thick blade stock, super awesome, really sharp. I'll probably, you know, do something with the edge. I like that toothy edge a little bit better, so I'll hit it on a sheet of stone, see how it comes out. But you know what, I've never had a problem with the Rough Rider steel. The 440A gets super sharp, usually what, 55, 57 HRC. So it's softer steel, but you know what, easier to sharpen. So I really like this. Even though it's smaller, it fits in the hand really well because it's so chunky. So I like it a lot. So we'll be using that as well. Now, also sent me super cool survival fishing kit with all this stuff in it. Pretty much self-explanatory, right? Survival fishing kit, really cool. This is a good thing to have on you. I think I'm going to put this in my vehicle kit. That way, if anything happens, I got this on me. I have a lot of stuff in my the back of my truck, like fire starting ability. I have, you know, tarp and tent and, you know, all my turnout gear from the fire department. I have a blanket. I have a whole bunch of stuff in my vehicle kit. So, you know, just like I said, as for being a survivalist and a prepper originally, that's really what I am, basically. I mean, I got into EDC after. EDC originally started from survivalism, so that's how I got into it, and I've just pared my stuff down on my body. My tier 1 EDC is a lot less and a lot more minimal, and then my tier 2 is my EDC bag, and my tier 3 is my vehicle kit and my go bag and BOB. So this is an awesome thing to have in your vehicle kit, so thank you for that. Now, this is cool. Sent me this as well. This is a Grim Workshop. It comes out of one of their boxes. This is a storage patch, actually. So this is a patch, you know, you would just obviously hook and loop patch, just stick it on the front of this. That's probably what I'll do with it. And it's got the Velcro backing, so you can sew this onto something else. But the cool thing about this one is, wow, this is strong Velcro, is that it has a little pocket in the back. So, you know, you can store your stuff in here, whatever you want to put away. You don't want other people knowing you have, like your drugs. Like, no, I'm just kidding. My only drugs I got are going to be ibuprofen because I'm getting old. So you can put some pretty cool stuff back there, whatever. Yeah, super cool. PVC, I believe. So that's pretty awesome, and it looks cool. It's a skull. So that gave me that. Also this is a Rough Rider RR 2246 knife slip. I didn't open it because I wanted to show it to you guys, brand new, obviously, as is this, as is that, so that, you know, I appreciate all this stuff, new or used, doesn't really matter, I just appreciate it all. But I was actually going to get one of these knife slips. It's funny that he sent me this, because I have the, a lot of slip joints, and I have the Rough Rider Reserve Hedgehog, and I was wondering if I could get a slip for it, so I'm going to try that out, see if it fits in here, yeah, and go from there. It looks super cool. I wanted to see what one of these was like, so I appreciate that. That's great. Also, this is a County Com glove pouch, which I'm going to use tomorrow, actually, so I'm going to be reviewing this as well. I already filled it with some gloves, put 3 pairs in there, and this is a little spray bottle I filled with, you know, rubbing alcohol, basically 95%, 90% alcohol, and you just put it on your belt, and if you need some gloves, bam, you got them on, you got them right on you, and that's going to be really useful. I do nursing in school, so, you know, I need some gloves. and I hate carrying them in my pockets because I usually only carry 3 pair. So you can also get into it from the side here, which I usually don't do that. I've used one of these before, because when you pull it out, you tend to pull out like more than 1 pair. So what I basically do is I just roll up a pair, put it in the bottom, roll up a pair, put it in the middle, roll up another pair, put it on top. So all you got to do is open it up, grab this, and you got 1 pair right there, and you can go from there. So super awesome. I really appreciate that. I'm going to use that definitely without question, probably more than anything else, because I can't go, carrying knives on my belt when I'm in school. So yeah, so I'll definitely use it for sure, and I appreciate that, whether it be as in school nursing, whether it be at camp nursing, because I'm going to go back to that, or whether it be in the fire department on medical calls, fire rescue, EMS crap. Always need gloves. I usually carry alcohol with me, so this is just an extra bonus. I usually have sanitizer, because in school I got to wear a scrub top. I wear a scrub top, and I just have an extra pocket, so I put it in there. So this is super useful. I appreciate it, and I will definitely be putting this into work tomorrow. So that's really awesome. Gave me also a bag of cordage, so that's cool. So this is couple paracords, some trip tees. That's the trip tees, because it's trip tees is usually the gold, and that's got like a 190-pound test. Atwood cord right here, micro cord, that's like a 100-pound test. And maybe these are the same, but the micro cord's really super strong, and I'm going to put some of that in my one of my bags, my admin pouch that I carry with me daily, actually, because it's really useful if you break a shoelace or something, or whatever. It's great. You could even add some of that to the fish and use it for fishing line. So that micro cord is super. It's like 100 to 200 pound test. It's amazing stuff. So I'm going to definitely carry some of this around with me in my bags, and probably put it in my my vehicle kit as well. So thanks for that. And last but not least, this is a Rough Rider. Let's see. This is the Rough Rider makes these numbers harder and harder to see. The RR1092. So Ben actually says a Rough Rider pry tool. It actually can be used as a pry tool, but what it really is a nail nick. So if you have soft nails or something, you can open your knife with this. I mean, I wouldn't do it. To me, it seems sketchy to do that. But if you have a slip joint that's got a really hard walk, like you're pulling walk and talk, you can't get it to open, because I have some like that. You can definitely use this to get in that nail nick and open it up. Super nice. I was going to get one of these too. So it's funny, because I was going to get both of these things, and I appreciate he sent it to me. So this is some kind of bone. It's really nice. It's a brown, kind of like cinnamon bone, like one of the knives they have. So it's not huge, so it actually would be a really good pry tool, because I'm not going to use it for the nail nick, because I can pretty much do it. It seems like it's sketchier to do that, and it slips off and closes on your finger, and then they're like, hey, how you doing? But this is super cool. I am going to put this in one of my pouches. I did want to get another pry bar for that pouch, so this is going to definitely be put to work in one of my other pouches, maybe even this one. I kind of started, moving stuff around from pouch to pouch to pouch, because after, a certain time I was buying stuff for all the pouches to have it all separate kits, but then I just got a million different things, and now I'm like, I'm not going to keep doing that. I got like 5 notebooks. I can just take one out of one and put it in another. So I'm going to definitely use this in between the pouches, but I definitely have a pouch to put it in right now, so I'm going to do that. So that's what we have in the box of awesomeness. I appreciate him sending me this stuff to use and review, and yeah, super awesome. I really appreciate it. It's great stuff. I love this community. I met some really awesome people here. So much more than on other social media platforms like Facebook or whatever. Because YouTube is like seriously a lot more cool people, I think, anyway. And you can build your own community, which, I am doing, and which everybody else is trying to do, and whether it be somebody who's a subscriber, another influencer, or video producer, super great. I really appreciate everybody that is in my community, and I try to shout people out, but then I always feel like I forget somebody. So I think I'm going to start doing like one person at a time, but that's going to come in the future. So I'd like to thank Ben for sending me this awesome box of stuff, and I will definitely put it to use and come back on and review it after I've used it for a while, and then we'll go from there. So go to his page, His YouTube, not his page. His channel, check him out. Like I said, he doesn't have any videos. But hey, Ben, maybe, you know what? Do a few pocket drop videos or something. Show us what you're carrying. That would be cool. Definitely would support you like you support everybody else. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Like, you don't have to make a ton of videos, you know, just, hey, this is what I got in my pockets. Really cool. And yeah, so you guys have a great Sunday. Tomorrow's Monday, so get ready. And you guys have a good one. Oh, actually, one more thing. True Budget EDC and Prepping is partnered with Jin Knives and Tools. So I'd like to thank Emma from Jin for sending me the stuff that she sent me that I did a video on, the G10 knife kits. I already have put one together. I still have another one to put together. I really haven't gotten around to it. But they are going to be sending me some more stuff to review, so I will be getting that and going over it. So I appreciate that partnership. And what's going to happen with the next knife is I am going to get it, I'm going to review it, and they are going to give me a 30% discount code or link. So if anybody wants to pick up that knife, they can pick it up at a huge discount. Actually, 30% is great, so you can't beat that. So yeah, so thanks to Emma from Jin for partnering with True Budget EDC and Prepping, and you guys have a good Sunday.